Good morning, Empire owners. My name's Jamie Horner. I'm the licensee at Empire. I'm just doing a very quick video in relation to the extension to the Response Act. So the COVID Emergency Response Act was supposed to end at the end of this month. The state government have decided to extend it to the 29th of March. So we wanted to just give you a brief summary within this email on how it's actually going to affect you. The first item that we probably need to address is whether you want to take possession of your property, want to sell it, or want to renovate it. That's probably the most trickiest one, as there are multiple areas that only allow us to remove the tenant. So if you would like to take possession of the property, sell it, or renovate it before the 29th of March, it's really important to speak to your PM about how we can actually manage that situation. The next item is rent increases, and I know that we're finally at the stage where we can start talking to you about rent increases. However, the extension of the Act also means that we can't extend rents or increase them until the 29th of March, which means that at the moment what we are trying to do is doing our lease renewals, implementing increases, however they won't come into effect until the 29th of March. We will, however, try and focus on maintaining your property income for when we get to that period in March. The third item, and the biggest one, is we can't breach and terminate tenants. And I know that we have less than 1% of tenants currently affected, but for some of our tenants, that breach and termination notice is the catalyst to actually getting them to pay their rent. So when it's been taken away from us, it means that at a lot of times tenants have ignored us or chosen not to communicate during this time to establish hardship. So I know that there are a small amount of you that are affected. However, something I'd like you to all consider is potentially taking a Barclay Mears debt collection subscription. It's $66 for the year, and I know that a lot of you have already taken it on board and subscribed or are not sure. If you're not sure because your tenant is still paying rent, something that we'd like you to consider is the fact that the JobKeeper and JobSeeker payments will be adjusted next month. So tenants that have maybe just been holding on or were struggling but have been able to pay rent might not be able to. It's an extra protection that we feel owners can take on board. The final point that I'd like to make is that we have been lobbying hard for this extension not to occur. However, it has, but there is still things that we can do. So if you would like to join us in lobbying government in relation to this extension period, which probably shouldn't have occurred, we heavily oppose it. We have some excellent letters and templates that you can send to your Member of Parliament, because we do feel that there is such a low number of people affected. However, we are at the stage where many people have found that this will now impact about 99% of people. So if you have any queries, have any questions, or would like to have a chat, please feel free to give me a call any stage or drop me an email. Thank you.